Have you ever wondered what people are thinking? Ever wished you could read minds? Ah, the intriguing realm of human thoughts and emotions. It's a labyrinth of complexity, a never-ending riddle that can bewilder the best of us. Yet it's a quest that we often find ourselves on, trying to decode the silent messages that people around us are sending. What if you could understand these silent messages? What if you knew what was going on in someone's mind just by observing them? It's not about invading privacy, but about better understanding our fellow human beings. It's about improving our connections, strengthening our relationships, and navigating our way through the social maze that is our daily life. Now, wouldn't that be a superpower worth having? But here's the catch. True telepathy, the ability to read minds directly, doesn't exist. But don't be disheartened. Psychology offers us some fascinating insights into understanding others. So stick around. Let's embark on this enthralling journey together. Human psychology is complex, but there are certain universal signals we all send out unconsciously. Imagine the human mind as an enigmatic puzzle box. Within this box lie secrets, thoughts, emotions, and desires, all neatly tucked away, waiting to be deciphered. The key to this box? Understanding the basics of human psychology, which includes body language, facial expressions, and verbal cues. Let's start with body language. It's the silent language we all speak, yet few of us fully understand. It's that subtle shift in posture, the direction of a gaze, or even the crossing of arms. These physical cues can reveal a lot about what's going on in someone's head. For instance, a person leaning in during a conversation often signals interest, while crossed arms might indicate discomfort or defensiveness. Next up, facial expressions. They're the windows to our emotional state. A smile generally conveys happiness, a frown signals dissatisfaction, and raised eyebrows can portray surprise. But it goes deeper than that. Micro-expressions, fleeting involuntary facial expressions, can divulge someone's true feelings, even when they're trying to hide them. Finally, we have verbal cues. The tone, pace, and volume of speech, the choice of words, and even the pauses between them, can inform us about a person's thoughts and feelings. Someone speaking rapidly might be excited or anxious, while a low tone could suggest seriousness or sadness. It's important to note, however, that these signals are not standalone indicators. They must be read in context. A person crossing their arms might simply be cold, and a rapid speech might just be a matter of habit. So, it's crucial to consider the situation and the individual's normal behavior before drawing conclusions. So, by paying attention to these subtle cues of body language, facial expressions, and verbal signals, we can gain a better understanding of what might be going on in someone's mind. It's like having a decoder ring for the human psyche. Remember, these are just guidelines, not guarantees. They're tools to help you understand, not foolproof methods. Our bodies often reveal more than our words. Let's delve deeper into body language. Body language is a fascinating and complex form of nonverbal communication that can provide profound insights into a person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. It's the silent orchestra that accompanies our spoken words, often conveying more truth than the carefully chosen words we utter. Posture is a key component of body language. A person's posture can indicate their comfort level, their confidence, or even their level of interest. For instance, an open posture, where the arms and legs are relaxed and uncrossed, typically signifies comfort and openness. On the other hand, a closed posture, arms crossed, legs crossed, may suggest defensiveness or discomfort. Gestures also play a critical role in body language. These are the movements we make with our hands and arms, and they can be incredibly revealing. A clenched fist, for example, may signal frustration or anger, while open palms can suggest honesty and openness. Gestures can be subtle or overt, but each one carries a message worth decoding. Let's not forget about eye contact, which is one of the most powerful aspects of body language. It can signify a range of emotions and intentions. Direct and sustained eye contact often indicates interest and attentiveness, while averted or inconsistent eye contact might suggest discomfort, disinterest, or even deceit. But remember, it's crucial not to interpret these signals in isolation. Body language is a symphony of signals, and it's the harmony of these signals that provides the most accurate picture. Consider the context, the individual's baseline behavior, and the congruence between verbal and nonverbal communication. It's also important to note that cultural differences can significantly influence body language. What's considered respectful or offensive can vary greatly from one culture to another, so always take cultural norms into account when interpreting body language. Mastering body language interpretation can give you a significant edge in understanding others. This silent language can unlock a world of information about the people around you, providing invaluable insights into what they may truly be thinking and feeling. Our faces are like open books, they often betray what we're really feeling. Imagine you're in the middle of a gripping novel when suddenly the words disappear. You're left with only the characters' faces to understand the story. Sounds tricky, right? But that's the power of facial expressions. They convey a world of emotions without uttering a single word. Facial expressions are the unsung heroes of our communication arsenal. They can reveal joy, surprise, anger, disgust, fear, and sadness, often before we're even aware of our own emotional state. They're our brain's instant messaging system, sending out signals about how we feel and what we might be thinking. Consider this. When we're genuinely happy, our eyes crinkle at the edges, creating what's known as Duchenne smiles. On the other hand, forced smiles, often used to mask true feelings, don't involve the eyes. Spotting the difference can be a powerful tool in reading people. But it's not just about smiles. Raising an eyebrow, narrowing the eyes, or even a slight twitch of the nose can all provide valuable insights into someone's thoughts. Every facial muscle has a story to tell, and being able to read them can be akin to having a superpower. Of course, context is key. A furrowed brow might indicate concentration in a study room, but it could signal discomfort or confusion in a social setting. Similarly, a wide-eyed look might be a sign of surprise at a birthday party, but it could denote fear during a scary movie. Remember, practice makes perfect. Start observing people around you. Notice the subtle changes in their expressions during different situations. Over time, you'll begin to see patterns and gain a deeper understanding of the emotions playing out on their faces. But remember, while facial expressions can offer a glimpse into someone's mind, they're not the whole story. They're just one piece of the puzzle in understanding human behavior. So, use them wisely and respectfully. Being able to read facial expressions accurately can provide a wealth of information about what someone is thinking. Words matter, but sometimes it's not about what we say but how we say it. The tone, pace, and choice of words can often provide us with deeper insight into someone's thoughts and feelings than the actual content of their dialogue. Let's begin with tone. Tone is the emotional coloring of our speech. It's how we add emotional context to our words. For instance, the same phrase, "I can't believe you did that," can express surprise, anger, or even admiration, depending on the tone. To interpret tone, pay attention to the emotional context and the speaker's relationship with you. Next, let's move on to pace. The speed at which someone speaks can reveal a lot about their state of mind. A fast pace might suggest excitement or anxiety, while a slower pace could indicate calmness or uncertainty. But remember, the pace can also be affected by cultural factors, personal habits, and the nature of the conversation. So don't jump to conclusions based solely on this. Finally, the choice of words. People often choose their words carefully based on what they are comfortable revealing. For instance, someone might use vague language to avoid committing to a statement. Or they might use complex words to show off their knowledge. Listen for these subtle clues about someone's intentions and self-image. Now, how can we put all this together? The key is to listen actively and empathetically. Try to understand the speaker's perspective and emotions. Notice any inconsistencies between their words and their tone or pace. And most importantly, don't forget to consider the context. By incorporating these observations in our interactions, we can better understand the people around us. We can connect with them on a deeper level, and perhaps even anticipate their needs and reactions. But remember, these are just guidelines, not hard rules. People are complex and unpredictable, and there's always more to learn about human communication. By tuning into these verbal cues, you can get a glimpse into someone's mind. So, can you really read minds? Not exactly, but you can become more attuned to the signals that people unconsciously send out. We've journeyed together through the fascinating world of human psychology, understanding that the mind is a complex orchestra of thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. We've learned that body language is a silent symphony, speaking volumes without uttering a single word. We delved into the realm of facial expressions, a window into the soul, reflecting a person's true feelings. Lastly, we unraveled the mysteries of verbal cues, the nuanced art of conversation that goes beyond what is being said. Each aspect, psychology, body language, facial expressions, and verbal cues, are pieces of the puzzle, together painting a comprehensive picture of the human psyche. With practice, you can enhance your understanding of others and improve your interactions. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Stay curious, stay observant.